Hi, beautiful, and welcome to Silpada Saturdays. Um, newsflash, 20% off site wide going on right now. Well, it's been going on. I've been putting up reminders. It ends July 7th, so you have until July 7th, you'll get 20% off, and it's site wide, not just what I'm showing. I do get paid if you follow the link that I provide, that is go.silpada.com/Antonella. You order by either the item number that I give you or by the name of the item. And the next day on both my shows, JTV and Silpada, the following day, I always do a little recap that you can see the item number and the name of it in case I'm talking too fast. So I do apologize for that. I'm at my sister's house, Maria. We are finally home seeing family, so that's always really wonderful. But let's get started with the show, and I wanted to start with this ring. Drink that in, chica. This is the Inner Creativity ring, sizes 6 to 11 on it. Item number R70818. It's $76, but I'll tell you, I don't have the breakdown of the stretch pays on this. But they will be on the website, and it's usually, anywhere from 3 to 6. So, I'm saying $76, but then you also have the 20% off, and then you have the stretch pay, yada, yada, yada. So it just gets better as we go. From side to side, we are talking about 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down, it's a knuckle buster at 1 1/4 inch. It does dome, so you have this curve to the top. So it fits the finger very nicely. There's the inside. You know what I'm going to say. I love a big, bold ring, even in the summertime, but I sweat. And sometimes with a big, bold ring, it doesn't breathe underneath, and I get those little, annoying red dots, rash things, and I can't wear my big, bold rings. But this one, because it's open and airy, it has almost a stained glass window look to it without the staining in the glass. You know what I mean. It is the Inner Creativity ring, sizes 6 to 11. And I just want to say, sizes 6 to 11. You walk into a brick and mortar store, and what sizes do they allow you? Size 7, maybe size 6, and then you have to pay to have it sized and whatnot. And this is such a big, bold, beautiful ring. And the fact that it comes in sizes 6 to 11, think about it as a middle finger or even an index finger. Now, I don't think you don't have to size up on it unless you want to go to a different finger, obviously. But I just thought it was so beautiful, the way that it curves, the way it luxuriously laps across the finger. Then you see this inner workmanship of scrolling. It's thick, as you can see, and it just has this very ornate look to it. Okay, let's talk about She's a Charmer stretch bracelet. This is so cool. It's $96. It's item number B5373M1645. And those are 8mm hematite and 8 to 10mm freshwater pearl right on the top. So like South Sea size. It does stretch, but it has this like almost iconic pyramid look to the actual beads themselves, the way that they're nuggets, and they're all kind of have all of these platforms that the light just catches. Then at the top you have these bars or these cylinders that then come up and hug that genuine freshwater pearl that you're seeing. It is a stretch bracelet, so the best way to put one on and off is roll it down the wrist. But I just thought this was so pretty and bold and caught a lot of light because of all of the platforms and fastening that's on it. It's called She's a Charmer stretch bracelet, item number B5373M1645. Gorgeous. These are all new that you're getting to see. So I'm really happy to be able to present them to you. Check out the necklace. Look at this one down here. We'll get to this one. There's a matching bracelet to it. This is called the Popular Necklace. I just kind of wanted you to see it on. But it is this sweeping curved bar of solid sterling silver, and dabbled all through it are these twins of sterling silver beads. It's fully adjustable. It'll go anywhere from 17 inches to 19 inches. I'm looking for my mirror. Oh, there it is. I put it down there. 17 inches to 19 inches. It's totally adjustable. And it comes from the artisan Monica Zamoro Designs. She's in Mexico. And they have some of the most talented sterling silver artisans there. So to get something from there is really a treat. But this is 4 payments of $16. And you see that sweeping curved solid bar of sterling silver and then the double twins of beads that just float around that. And then, of course, you go into your chain and your adjustability. But you see how gorgeous that looks on, where it's a kind of a look that we try to replicate, but it's difficult if you don't have this solid bar. That's a solid bar of sterling silver that holds that shape and holds that drape perfectly every which way you move, walk, talk. The popular necklace, 4 payments of $16 and 627118. Now I did have the stretch pay on that one, and I do have it on several others, but just wanted to give you a heads up. Did you notice the earrings? Wow, so cool. These are called Bound to Happen drop earrings, and they are like shields of sterling silver. I'm in love with these. This is E6185. Bound to Happen drop earrings, 4 payments of $22. These measure, let me get a drop on them for you. They are about 1 3/4 inches, and then side to side on just the circle there, it's a solid 1 inch. But you look at how it has this frosted finish in the center. And then there's a slight doming, and then wrapping around that, you have a border of almost this twisted, more ornate look to it. And then it's concave a bit on the back. These are shepherd's hook, and they just look dynamite on because they give off this fabulous kind of sheen, this Roman guards shield to them. You see when I move, when I talk, and I tilt, they catch the light and throw it back out. It's like having your own uplights follow you around wherever you go. The Bound to Happen drop earrings, 4 payments of $22, E6185. Really beautiful items in the show. Now, I have to show you this ring. It's called the Multiples ring, and it has peridot, rhodolite, London blue topaz all in it. Look at this. You've got circles, you have emerald cuts, princess cuts, rounds, more princess cuts, squares. And it's so colorful and yet so fresh, and it looks so organic the way the actual hem of it, if you will, undulates around those stones. They're all bezel sets, so no prong interference on that. All done in sterling silver, sizes 5 to 11. I just thought it was so pretty with the colors, with the different cuts. A very thick, look how thick that solid sterling silver is. I'm going to measure this for you. It is from side to side 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down it's over 1/4 of an inch. But you're looking at 3 to 5 millimeter of rhodolite, 3 millimeter London blue, topaz. You've got 5 millimeter of rose quartz, that's right in the center, 2.5 millimeter and 2.5 millimeter by 5 millimeter peridot. So that's where it's cut into that emerald cut. It's called the Multiples ring. Item number R7115M18, sizes 5 to 11, and thick in it, sterling silver. So I have to show you this one now because it matches the necklace, but we're going to do the bracelet first. And I love the colors in it because it's apatite. You know I love apatite because it has this plugged in look to it that is just so electric and drenching and dramatic. Not an awful lot, not like myself. Dramatic, drenching. This is called the Good Vibes bead bracelets, $44. Item number B5347M18. It's 7 inches long, but then you do have a 1 inch extender on it right there. So you can see it'll go all the way to 8 inches. So you have 4 millimeter apatite, 4 millimeter hematite. And it has, again, the matching necklace, but it's so rich and deep and blue. And even when you look at, I'll take it off real quick. If you look at the hematite beads themselves, they're squared off, but they float. So the four, actually five, six sides that this has, because it's a cube, all high polished, as it turns, each one of them are going to take on a different light to it. So there's a lot of sparkle to it. And then the actual apatite beads themselves are faceted. So that gives you that additional sparkle to it. It's $44, fully adjustable up to 8 inches. And its item number B5347M18. The good values bead bracelet. What did I say? Good vibrations? I don't know. Am I thinking the Beach Boys? Good values bead bracelet. A lot of times too, when I put in the name of the item, it doesn't come up. And so I have to inevitably put up the item number, and then it comes up. So the matching necklace, look at that, exactly like the bracelet. And if you got both, you could do an extender on it. This does go 18 inches plus 2 inches, so 20 inches total. It's called the Good Values Bead Necklace, and it's $80, and that will break down into some stretch pays too. The item number is N6471M120, fully adjustable. And you, again, have 4mm apatite with it, and then 3mm hematite. And you can see this, but it's a gorgeous piece that just brings all that blue around the neckline. I'm going to take this one off so you can see it better. That's always attractive when you try to touch your chin to your chest. Yeah, that's a pretty look. So the beads and the apatite go all the way around the necklace, and it's just so like dramatic and fresh. And I do love the fact that contrast between the apatite and the sterling silver. So it really has that great contrast to it. And the beads and the silver cubes go all the way around the necklace. Just very lovely, whether you want to wear it longer or whether you want to wear it shorter. It's called the Good Values Bead Necklace. And it's N6471M120. Don't forget, 20% off going on. I think I'm going to put this one back on because that's our last necklace last necklace in the show. So 20% off site-wide, not just in what I'm showing you. And that does go on until July 7th. So you have time to put things in your cart and, think it through, see what you want to get. Let's do these earrings. These are called the Pretty Duo. The Pretty Duo drop earrings. These are so pretty. They're 4 payments of $16. They're very, very high polished sterling silver, and they're curved. I'll show you what I mean. And they have light green amethyst bezel set inside of them. So they have this, look how mirrored that is. You can see right into my monitor. Item number E6009GA, sterling silver, and then 6mm light green amethyst. Shepherd's hook on this one. And we'll get the ruler in to give you a drop measurement, and then we'll show them on. But they're coming in on the drop at about 1.5 inches, and then the widest point, they're just past that 1/2 inch mark. And then you'll see the curve and then the bezel setting of that light green amethyst. And then here is the back of the earring, which is curved too, and just as pretty. So when you look at these on, they really have, kind of a different look. Gidget's here. Bubby, you got Gidget?
Yeah, I got it.
Bubby?
I'm sorry. Gidget, come on, let's go.
Great. The Pretty Duo drop earrings, 4 payments of $16. He's actually working on my shows in there. But they're just, it's a different look from what I was just showing you with the circle earrings. Obviously circle more rounded. And then these are just more edgy and a little bit more dramatic, maybe a little bit more chic, if I can say that, because of the edginess and a little bit of the curve coming to them. Just very unique. 4 payments of $16. E6009GA. Okay, now 100 Wishes ring. I'll wait till you see what Bubby picked out as his pick today. I think this, yeah. Oh, this is so pretty. This is called the 100 Wishes ring, and it's sizes 6 to 11, R7103GT8. That is a 6 millimeter glass titanium in the center, and there's also matching earrings, and it's just unbelievable when you look. By the way, think about sizing up because that band gets real thick, but it's glass titanium in that center, and it gives off this gorgeous aura of blues and greens and aquas and peach, and it just changes as your hand moves. It's like this magical stone. I love it. And I'll give you a quick measurement on her too. So from side to side, she is 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down about 1/2 an inch. And you'll notice that the bail is split. Now it's connected completely, but it comes up and it splits onto the side of the stone, as does the other one. So there's this gentle cutout. I'm not going to say gentle. I'm going to really say that that's more of a dramatic cutout, as you see that it puzzle fits in there. And then the band is large. So if you do want to get this ring, do size up, because it does fit a little bit snugly because that wider band doesn't taper down. The tapering happens at the top, but look at that glow. See that little bit of peach coming through there, then the blues, then the aquas, then I mean, it just, there's some red. Oh, there's red now. It just changes constantly. The 100 Wishes ring, item number R7103GT8. So, this bracelet, love it. I just love the color of it. It's hematite, riverstone, freshwater pearl, and turquoise. And the color is so like minty and fresh. It's called In the Tropics stretch bracelet. 4 payments of $13. Item number B535-8M17. And I'm going to take this ring off. I'm going to put on this next ring that's coming up because I think it goes so good because it has gold in the middle. Let me take this one off. It's 4 payments of $13. And it is just, look at that color that you're getting. Some of the beads and stones and gemstones are faceted, and then some of them are not, and they're just discs. 4 payments of $13. You have hematite, riverstone, and freshwater pearl and turquoise all together. And then you have the beads, and it is stretch. So again, roll it on and off. I just thought, how fresh does that look? How pretty. It is item number B535-8M17. It's called In the Tropics stretch bracelet. And it does remind me of being in the tropics. I mean, just look at how fresh that is. And it's just a little bit zesty, but it's still soft. It's not quite pastel. It's not quite dramatic. It's somewhere in between. So it's just so perfect. 4 payments of $13 on that. Excuse me. Okay, that ring that I was showing you, this is called Golden Hour Ring. And it reminds me of a very, very expensive designer out there. I can't say the name, but you probably know it if you know it. Sizes 5 to 11. Item number R6956B8. And it's sterling silver. But then you have in the center this enormous oval of 14 karat yellow gold over top of sterling silver. Do size up because you see how generous the band remains all the way around the ring. Sizes 5 to 11, so you should be able to size up quite easily with that. And measurements go, I know I say this all the time, but I hate this ruler because it ain't right. So measurements, this is the side I want. 3/4 of an inch from side to side, and then up and down. It's boasting over 3/4 of an inch, but look at that warm gold and beautiful 14 karat gold, softly hammered bezel set into the sterling silver that wraps itself with dollops of beads and then roping. And then you have a thick amount of shank fully finished on the inside and the outside. So a nice way if you're a gold girl and you want to dip your toes a little bit into Silpada, to have something that has 14 karat gold with that sterling silver. Sizes 5 to 11, and it's called the Golden Hour Ring R6956B8. Let me switch out of my earrings, and I want to show you these earrings now. We did some pretty bold circles, and then we did those shields with the light green amethyst. But now I want to go into something a little bit more open and airy with a bit of a door knocker look to it. Let me show you up close what I mean by that. This is a shepherd's hook that comes together, and they always give you the stoppers. I usually take them off for the shows. But what I meant by door knockers like this actually, it's like a pendulum between the one that it mirrors there. These are called the Royal Presentation Drop Earrings. They're 4 payments of $18. And the item number is E6292R0. And you're looking at right here where they meet, where you have that pendulum effect, 4mm rhodolite. And you have just like this fuchsia hue that comes off of it and just pops with personality. Let's get a ruler in with this, because as you're dropping from the shepherd's hook, you're at 2 inches. From side to side, you're at 1 inch. But you'll notice the twisting bar at the top that connects to the shepherd's hook is a solid sterling silver wire. And then as you come down, you hit those faceted rhodolite. Then you're going to have this almost half moon that looks just kind of has this puffed look to it. And so it gives you this open, airy look, but you don't lose, you still have drama to it, which I thought was really cool. Okay, if you're going, where's Bubby's pick? Where's Bubby's pick? Oh, I love what he picked. And it's really gorgeous. All right, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you 20% goes to Living Beyond Breast Cancer. It's called the Significance Ring, and this is Bubby's pick. This is what he says. I spent some time looking at this ring. It is really well made, and I like how the stones go all the way around the ring. Usually they're just on the front. Most important to me, my family, and those who are challenged every day with breast cancer, 20% goes to Living Beyond Breast Cancer. This ring is $34.40, sizes 5 to 11. It is R6807PZ8, and it's featuring 4mm princess cut pink cubic zirconia. The hues that come off of this is just so incredible in the pinks. As Captain Chris said, it goes all the way around. It is an eternity band ring, but you have these princess cut pink stones. It's a heavier ring too. I love how well it's made. Let me show you just up close. Look at how solid that silver is. And then here are the stones that are all bezel set into the ring, going all the way around, making an eternity band ring. So no prong interference. And no matter which way this ring spins and turns, you have this fabulous sparkle of the pink stone. You're not constantly trying to, turn it and make it go face forward, face beautiful, face up. It doesn't matter. And I'm not even going to say this because you know it. To stack it is fabulous. So let's get a ruler in here and see. I'm in love with this ring. It's 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down. I mean, it wants to be 1/4 of an inch, but it's just shy of that. And I love the profile, how that is just like softly hammered. It's a beautiful ring, and the price tag is so perfect. It's coming in at $34.40, multiple sizes for you to choose from. It's called the Significance Ring, item number R6807PZ8. I hope you're having a great weekend, and thank you so much always for popping in. And I'm really happy about the Wednesday girl chit chat. It is. It's like a slumber party. So join me. I have a big thing I want to talk to you guys about this coming Wednesday. All right. Bye-bye.